All right. Shalom, shalom. Good morning, everybody. So, day 15, Psalm 15, and we got 5 very long verses. I'm just kidding. I'm actually looking forward to when we get into the longer chapters because I like being able to have a little bit of stuff to read. So, but all right. So we'll be on this. So five verses. All right. Psalm 15. Yehovah, who may abide in your tabernacle, and who may dwell in your holy hill? He who walks uprightly and works righteousness, and speaks the truth in his heart. He who does not backbite with his tongue, nor does evil to his neighbor, nor does he take up a reproach against his friend, in whose eyes a vile person is despised, but he honors those who fear Yehovah. He who swears to his own hurt and does not change. He who does not put out his money at usury, nor does he take a bribe against the innocent. He who does those things shall never be moved. Everything's based on these 5 verses, based around that first verse. Who may abide in your tabernacle? Who may dwell in your holy city? And we know that the tabernacle of Yah is going in before him. I like what we know that I like what one person kind of explained about the heavens. Scripture talks about that Paul went to the 3rd heaven, and in that he gave the example. We have the way it's set up, the way the tabernacle is set up. You have the outer court, the inner court, and then you have the temple where the Holy of Holies is. And so the outer court for the heavens, being the earth, is the first heaven. The inner court being the heavens around the earth, the universe, stuff like that. And then the 3rd heaven being the tabernacle, or going in before the Holy of Holies, going in before the throne of Yah. And I thought that was pretty neat. This kid that shared that with me, and as Scripture talks to us, Yehovah, who may abide in your tabernacle, who may dwell in your holy hill. Well, we know that anybody that is contrary to his word will not enter before him. We know that Revelation 22:14 says that blessed are those who keep the commandments, for they will be able to enter into the city and have access to the tree of life. Well, even the Levitical priests, they had to go through a whole thing of mikvah to bathe and become cleansed and everything before they could even enter into the temple. The outer courts, there was nothing that had to be done for you to be in the outer courts. The inner courts, there were some things, but to enter into the temple, man, you had to be pure of thought, everything, or you were dead. And we have a clear distinction of the kind of person that we have to be through these 5 small verses for us to abide in the tabernacle of Yah and to dwell in his holy hill. He who walks uprightly, he works righteousness, speaks the truth in his heart. So that's not even what is spoken out to those around us, stuff like that, but the truth that is in his heart. Does not backbite with his tongue, is not gossiping, is not speaking against others to bring shame on them or to bring bad light on them, stuff like that. And I'm not talking about those who speak against the word of Yah. We're supposed to expose wickedness, but this is being wicked by talking against somebody without cause. Nor does evil to his neighbor, nor does he take up a reproach against his friend, in whose eyes a vile person is despised. In other words, we don't accept the sin that goes on, like we see so much in the church of homosexuals taking positions in the church and stuff like that. It is, they accept it. They treat them like their brother or sister or friend. And yet this is saying, in whose eyes a vile person is despised. But he honors those who fear Yehovah. We honor each other who show fear of Yehovah, who truly show a reverence to his word. He who swears to his own hurt and does not change, he does not put out his money to usury. In other words, seeking payback from your brother, wanting that back plus interest. Nor does he take a bribe against the innocent. Pretty self-explanatory. He does not do, he who does these things shall never be moved. So, short one today, Mishpachah. I hope that, just meditate on that. Meditate on what it really means to be able to dwell in his tabernacle. Meditate what it means, what the requirements are scripturally by Yah to be on his holy hill. Amen. So have an awesome and blessed day, and Yah willing, of course, see y'all tomorrow, and may you guys be blessed and be safe in Yehovah. Amen. Shalom, shalom.